associated with ASD as a volunteer and believe in what they do, and so glad to be here, and so glad to be in this great facility this morning. We are so fortunate in this area to have things like ASD and Heartwood and the things that are going on in this region, and the news just gets better and better every day. So, welcome. I got involved with ASD last year. Basically, they asked me to help them create some artwork to publicize their signature event from farm to fork. And I got excited and got my artistic side of my brain working, and I came up with something which is sort of a parody on Grant Wood's American Gothic. And last year we did this digital painting. I produced this digital painting that was used on the invitations and all those things. Using the likeness of Bristol, Tennessee City Manager Jeff Broughton and Kathleen Terry, the Executive Director of ASD. So when we came, it became another year, and I found out Heartwood was involved. I got really excited. They asked me, we want to make this an annual thing. We want to use American Gothic, or this parody of American Gothic, for this signature event, which, by the way, will be held here on September 8th. So they asked me to produce another piece of artwork, and we talked about different things. The event, the Farm to Fork event, will have celebrity chefs. We talked about using the chefs, but all the chefs are guys, and we weren't sure one of them wanted to be the lady in the parody painting. So basically what we decided to do was use Kathleen's likeness and also use the executive director of the Heartwood, Todd Christensen. So I want to unveil to you guys Appalachian Gothic 2, featuring Todd and Kathleen. I think Todd makes a great farmer. What do you guys think? Come up and take a look-see. Last year, Jeff was holding a tomato on his fork, so this year we put an ear of corn on Todd's fork. A mixed media piece, which will be larger and framed larger, will be auctioned at the event on September 8th as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, Appalachian Gothic. We will be giving you guys some press kits as you leave that have digital files of this and some other information. So make sure you see them before then. But now I want to introduce Kathleen and let her tell you about the event and about ASD. Kathleen.
Yeah, the great thing about this picture is, as soon as he saw me, he decided I was perfect for that, and it took him like a week to find somebody for the guy. So I was highly complimented. But thank y'all so much for coming. We are really excited about this event and excited about having it here. Not only is it going to promote local farmers, local artisans, beer and wine, it's also celebrating the partnerships that we feel are critical to making a difference in our community. And our partnership with Heartwood, this has really brought it to a new level. So we're really, really excited about the event. As Malcolm mentioned, it's on September 8th. It'll be from 6:30 to 8:30. We will have 3 chefs, and I think you'll get all of this information in your press packet. And we'll be basically pairing local food with local beers and local wines. There will be an auction of different artwork pieces, and also I think some vacation options. There's going to be a whole, and music, the court liquors will be here. So it's going to be a really fun event and an absolutely beautiful venue. So we're really, really thrilled about that. Just in case you're not that familiar with ASD, what we do is, a lot of times we struggle to describe what we do because we've been around for 17 years and we do a lot of different things. It is really focused on helping people to live better locally and whatever that might mean to help them. A lot of our work has been focused on creating economic development, different opportunities for people to get products into market, like we work with farmers. And the partners that we need for that will be, it could be Chef Berry, it could be Food City or Ingalls, and we are are so blessed to have so many different partners who want us to succeed and help us to do this work. We also help forest landowners who want to harvest their timber sustainably and get their products into market. In addition to that, we've recently added a couple of programs through working with Feeding America to help people learn to grow their own food. I'm sure y'all are familiar with John Paul DeJoria and the work that he does to grow Appalachia. And basically what we've been doing is in and around Abingdon, helping people who go to the Ecumenical Faith in Action Food Pantry to grow their own food and helping them. It's not just about feeding, it's about the social implications that has. So there's just, I could go on and on, but I know I'm not allowed to. So there's just a tremendous number of things that we do. And again, none of it could happen without great partnerships like we have with Heartwood. And now, I guess Diane was going to speak.
Hi, thank you all for coming. I'm Diana Blackburn. I am the Executive Director of Round Mountain, Southwest Virginia's Artisan Network. And on behalf of Round Mountain and Todd Christensen, love that, who is the Director of the Southwest Virginia Cultural Heritage Foundation, and Heartwood, I'd like to really, express our sincere appreciation to ASD for all the work that they're doing. It ties in hand with what Round the Mountain is doing. We have developed a series of driving trails throughout the 19 counties in 4 cities in Southwest Virginia that connects the visitor to not only artisan studios and craft venues, but agritourism businesses throughout the region. And when we first started the project, we had around 70 or 80 farms throughout the region who wanted to be part of a driving trail. And then they're also looking for ways to sell more food locally. So with Heartwood, with the focus on having as much local ingredients as possible in the restaurant, we were able to, through Round the Mountain and the work that Chef Barry Booth does, connecting with the artisan farmers throughout the region. So we're really appreciative to have this partnership with ASD for the event in September. And with that, I'd just like to introduce Chef Barry Booth, who is the chef here at Heartwood. And I don't know if you wanted to say a few words about some of the foods and the farmers that you're working with throughout the region. All right, thanks.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I think this will be a great event. I know I kind of helped out with the last event last year. We have donated food and different things. So yes, here at Heartwood, we try to strive on buying as much locally, helping the economy out as much as possible. So people like ASD is wonderful. I mean, they've been a tremendous help to me in help finding local products and getting things that I need. And this event, I know I'm going to speak for myself and the other chefs. I know they all enjoy doing events like this, and I think this will be something great that helps bring other people in that don't really get to understand, how you get local foods, how you can cook local foods. I know that's biggest challenge for a lot of chefs is some chefs, they want to admit it, but they're scared to use local products. They're used to seeing stuff come in packaged, pre-cut, ready to go, so you don't have to do much work to those. And that's been a challenge for some of us chefs here locally that they strive on using local food. We've been able to help other chefs understand and see those type of things. And events like this makes it even better. That's about all I have.
I just want to thank you all again for coming. And I did forget to mention one great partnership is this floor. Is hickory flooring that ASD facilitated getting into and installed into this beautiful building. And so just take a look at that. It's a beautiful example, I think, of a partnership where we got local wood, local miller, just here in Abingdon, a little bitty place, milled the flooring. And it just was, it kept all the money in the community. And it also is something that we get to look at every time we come into Heartwood. So thank you again for coming. And are there any questions about the event or ASD or Heartwood that we can answer?
How many tickets are you selling?
We're shooting for 150 guests. We're trying to get 10 table sponsors, which will each have 8 at them, and then we have an event sponsorship that would receive 16 tickets, an exclusive beer sponsorship that would receive 8 tickets, and the exclusive wine sponsorship that would also receive 8. So we can do between 150 to 200 is kind of what we were shooting for. And we're really excited because the chefs are going to be coming from, Jason Campbell's the other chef that's going to be coming. He's from the Southwest Virginia Culinary School over in Virginia. You know Jason, he's great.
Yeah.
And then we also have Jeremy Holst that's going to be coming. He's coming from South Carolina, from Anson's. I know, I'm sorry, I should stand up. So she's trying to video. But so I think it's going to be a really fabulous, basically, celebration of local. And we're really excited. But we're getting closer. We already have 7 table sponsorships. We have our exclusive beer sponsorship already. And we have our entertainment sponsorship. So we're still working towards getting the other sponsors. So if you know anybody that would like to be a part of this really fabulous event, please let us know. I have cards that I can pass out, or the contact information is in there. But thank you, Malcolm, for doing the artwork. We're really excited. And like he said, there will be both the first and the second available as part of the auction, so you can see how we're progressing. But actually, we've been doing Farm to Fork for about 17 years now, since the beginning of our tradition. It's just that we've been doing these signature events now with these kind of the big kind of gatherings just these last couple of years. So thanks to everyone for coming, and thanks to everyone hopefully for coming the night of the event, September 8th. Don't forget, 6:30. So please let people know, and if you have questions, let us know. And I think we were going to take some pictures. Can you look like Todd next to